will not give up. So if you can't beat them,
join them. Kupo, are you wondering if the end is near? Heck no. We've just begun. Kupo, King Mogglemog promises you an eternal life.
Of grinding.
The Book of Mog says, grindeth the tomestones, soweth thee mayeth, render them unto us for fabulous prizes. Kupo! Alright, here we go again. This is now the third Moogle treasure trove. What you do is you do the content with this little symbol by it. You get irregular tomestones of soldiery. You trade those to the Moogle vendors for various items. Like before, most of these items are available elsewhere in the game. Moogles are still in the 3 major cities, and they still sell the items from before, if you still have the tomestones from those 2 events. Isn't previous in the past? Presumably, when this event goes live, there will be 3 options. This begins on Monday, January 20th, and ends with the maintenance for 5.2, which means you will no longer be able to obtain the tomestones after that point. The Moogles will very likely stick around after that to relieve you of any excess tomestones. Oh, I can't believe I've become a Moogle sympathizer.
Did someone say Moog synthesizer?
No, I've seen the error of my ways and embraced the Transcendent Order of Moogle, TOM for short. There are some major changes to the PvE content that rewards the tomestones this time. Only a few dungeons are unlocked through the MSQ. The rest are unlocked through side quests. Pick up the quests, Braving New Depths, and Going for Gold from Nedrick Ironheart in Vesper Bay in Western Thanalan. These unlock the Sunken Temple of Karn and the Aurum Vale, respectively. The quest Dishonor Before Death can be obtained from Seibold in Ul'dah in the Sapphire Avenue Exchange to unlock Cutter's Cry. To unlock Desmiel Darkhold, Shadows Uncast can be found in 3 different places depending on your Grand Company. See Swift in Ul'dah for Immortal Flames, Rashat Riki in Limsa if you are Maelstrom, and Versailles Heliox Huloi in Gridania for Serpents. All serpents represent. The 24-player raids are unlocked as part of the Shadow of Mach storyline, which is only available after you complete the level 60 MSQ quest, Heavensward. You can start this chain with the Unquiet Trader in Ishgard. You get tomestones whether you complete the dungeon in a roulette or queue specifically. As for PvP, you can only do Rival Wings this time. Hey, maybe this will make it possible to get into Rival Wings for a couple weeks. I believe you get tomestones whether you win or lose. I have a guide on how to unlock PvP, link in the description. It seems trial players only have access to the Sunken Temple of Karn and Rival Wings. Have you had your mind expanded by the teachings of Exalted Mogglemog?
So, no synths then. Is there at least dancing involved?
It's mandatory.
Sign me up!
Alright, so what do you get? The Namazu Neckerchief is the big 100 tombstone glamour item this time. As far as we know, these items are exclusive to their respective events and may never be seen again. Get it while you can. Back again is the Magic Prism of Job Mastery, which makes 3 stars appear over your head for a few seconds. This has been available for 2 of the 3 events. I would guess that if there is another Moogle treasure trove, these will be available again, but I can't guarantee that. The remaining items are available at all times through other means. The MGP Platinum card gives you 50k MGP, the currency used at the Gold Saucer. There are many much faster ways to obtain MGP, so this may be one of the worst things to get. I would probably only buy this if I had already obtained 30 tomestones to purchase something like a mount, but then ended up getting that mount as a drop. These cards can be acquired by completing 2 or 3 lines in the Wondrous Tales. Speaking of grinding old content, you can unlock Wondrous Tales by picking up the level 60 quest, Keeping Up with the Alipos, from the Unctuous Adventurer in Idleshire. However, completing 2 or 3 lines is rare, and there may be better things to choose. The Magitech Predator Identification Key is a rare drop in the level 70 dungeon Alamigo, which is unlocked and completed as part of the MSQ. Not a bad purchase. The Lesser Panda is a drop in the level 55 dungeon, the Airy, which is part of the MSQ. Still available are the Answers Orchestron role and 3 other roles that drop in the Aquapolis. All 4 of these are tradable and can be found on the market board from time to time, but they are rare and very expensive. The Warring Lanner, Xanthos, and Embara whistles are rare mounts that drop from Extreme Primals. The level 50 ones are easy to solo at 80, but it is still a rare drop, and so they might be a good buy. There are no crafting materials this time. The Spotted Fedora and Spotted Spencer can be obtained from Bertana in Idleshire by trading in Coral Regina horns that come from the Coral Regina Fate series that spawns in the Dravanian Forelands. These 5 mounts come from beast tribes in A Realm Reborn. There are 2 different Orchestron roles this time, Keepers of the Loch from the Ananta and Indomitable from the Kojin. Both of these are Stormblood beast tribes. Do I have to say it again? Just do the beast tribe grinds already. These cards can all randomly drop from their namesakes, and some can be obtained through NPC duels. The remaining items have special requirements in order to appear on the Moogle vendors. The writing maps will require you to have completed the Ultimate Weapon quest in the MSQ. These are still available for allied seals. If you go that route, you will want to unlock the hunt by completing the quest Let the Hunt Begin, which will be available in your Grand Company headquarters at level 50. To unlock the Kefka minion, you will need the achievement I Am the Sigma, I Am the Omega 1, which you get from the Omega questline and raid series. You pick up the first quest, the Hunt for Omega from Wedge in Ralger's Reach. Like the XIV minion last time, you will need to have completed Omega Deltascape, but then continue the questline through the 4 parts of Omega Sigmascape to unlock the minion. Of course, there is the slim chance you will get it your first run. Remember, this ends with the maintenance before 5.2.
So what's that big book you're reading?
It's the Book of Mog, our holy text. Haven't you got a copy?
Oh, that! Yeah, mine's on Moogle Docs.
The exclusive glamour items that come from these events do not go in the armoire, and I do not believe they can be restored from the Calamity Salvager. They are constantly adding new items that can be stored in the armoire for seasonal and crossover events, not to mention all the achievement rewards and veteran rewards that go in there. But they can't make these storable?
I've had just about enough of this. I'm taking action.
No, you
Take
monster!
this and that.
They never hurt you! They never hurt anyone!
So how you feeling now?
Much better, thank you. Anyway, a very big thank you to Electrininja and to Backwater J. Tell me what you think of this by commenting below, or clicking the thumbs up or thumbs down buttons, and be sure to subscribe. Thank you. Goodbye.